This documentary is sponsored by Sinner Sauce, the best traditional Turkish hot sauce and range of sauces in the UK. To buy, please go to the link in the description. Thank you. We're going to be doing a documentary of Lewis over the next few weeks in Battersea, in his estate, Patmore estate. So Lewis, what's going on?
Yes, you know what, I'm just enjoying the weather first of all, and you know what, this is the estate where I grew up, Patmore estate in Battersea. I'm going to take you to a few locations. You've watched the podcast. We're actually going to take you to the places where these things have actually happened. We're going to take you to the shooting where my brother got shot, where the bouncer got shot in his head. And you know what, we're going to go to Larkle Park where someone actually lost their life as well. It's a really sad story, so we'll take you for a little walk around there. But like I said, I used to serve up a lot of drugs around here on my pedal bike 24/7, like selling £10 and £20 drawers. But you know what, I'm just trying to do something different now, so I'm looking forward to this. These are actually Patmore shops on the estate. This is where everyone would actually go. But these used to close at like 7 o'clock, so if these wasn't open, we'd make our way up to Wandsworth Road. This actually leads up to Wandsworth Road, to where their shooting actually happened as well also. Soon, bro, make sure. This is called Festley Road. So this road leads all the way back down to Patmore estate. Right, fella. So you know when my brother's been shot, so the bikes come up from this road. We're going to the off license. So the 24-hour off license is up here, isn't it?
Just around the corner, see that at the set.
We're walking up this way. But by the time we got round the corner, the bike is already at the top of these traffic lights. We haven't thought nothing of it until the first shot's gone off. But there's like a group of 10 of us here, we're walking towards the shops now. So my brother and my other pal were here, I'm walking just in front of them. As we got to here, that's when the first shot's gone off. My brother needs the keys. We jumped off the bike right here at the top of this hill and continued to shoot him. So I'm running down the hill. I'm actually hiding behind one of these bins. I'm already on the phone to the ambulance. I'm like, listen, my brother's dead, can you come and pick him up on Wandsworth Road? Put the phone down. As soon as I see the bike ride off, I'll come back out here, I run straight up to my brother, started taking his t-shirt off, and I was covering up the holes on him. But the first thing he said to me, he knew the police was coming straight away, and he was like, oh, make sure you go take the money out of the house, like. So I realised at this point he's like half right, you know. Ambulance arrived first, but obviously, then after that, the police come. At this point, I kind of knew my brother was going to be alright, you know?
Basically, I was at home all weekend, I was ill. I come out to collect some paperwork and that. Bumped into my brother, a couple people, they're like, come tell, we're going to the shop. I was like, alright, cool, I'll come. I'm in flip-flops, we're walking up top of the road. Next thing I know, I'm at the back of everyone, I'm on the phone. Everyone's in front of me, so as I got to the top of that Festley Road, I've looked back, I go, boom, boom, boom. So I'm looking back on my phone like, yo, next thing I seen the hand go like this. So I'm going, hey, Lou! Then I've tried to run in my flip-flops, I'm running, but I'm laughing. As I'm running, I'm laughing, I heard boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, yo, ducking and that. But I'm laughing with it, innit? Like, don't ask me why I'm laughing, it was just the adrenaline, innit? Next thing I know, everyone's got round the corner, but as I am getting to the corner, my legs hanging out. And if I never had flip-flops on, I never would have got shot. So I don't wear flip-flops on road no more, no way. So as I got to the corner, it's gone boom, hit me in my foot. So I've dropped off balance, fell on the floor. I've tried to get up, carry on running. As I've got up, boom, hit me in my spine. I don't know, next thing I've hit the floor again. But I can't feel my legs, I can't feel nothing. So in my head, I'm like, I'm paralysed. So now I'm starting to do some army crawl, dragging myself along. I don't know where no one is now. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, for fuck's sake. Another one's hit me, bang! I'm like, alright, cool. I try to pretend to play dead. Fucking, these fuckers are still shooting. Another one's hit me, I'm like, alright, ah! Alright, I'm not dead, you know what I mean? So in the end, so that's 4 now, 4's hit me, and I've spun myself on my back like boom. Then I've seen the motorbike at the top of the hill bit, and the guy's jumped off. So I'm like, go ahead and shoot, fuck it. In my head, I'm thinking, I want you to get close to me, I'm gonna grab you, I'm not gonna let you go. And then he's gone, nothing left in there. Do you know what I mean? And he's panicked now. You jump back on the bike, it's gone, driven off, do you know what I mean? Next thing I know, I'm back on my front. I don't know my brother's on the corner. I don't know where no one is. I'm just there and I can feel blood dripping down, because it's on the hill, the blood just coming down. So now in my head, I'm just thinking, I'm fucking paralyzed, what am I gonna do? And this is the realist, it sounds mad. I'm thinking, shit, my missus is gonna leave me. Do you know what I mean? I can't have sex, I can't do this. It's weird that your thought process, what you go through.
Going
do you
a
know what I
million
mean?
miles an hour.
Don't ask me at that thought process. I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? She ain't gonna want someone who's fucking disabled or something, do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm thinking, it's mad. Next thing, Lou's come back round the corner, like, tell, you're right. I'm like, Lou, I'm good, I'm all right. He's like, tell. I'm like, Lou, just listen to me. Take the money out of my pocket at the back. Just over 2.5, 3 bags on me, do you know what I mean? I'm like, Lou, take the money out of my pocket. He's like, tell you, bitch. I said, Lou, I'm all right. Take the money. The police ain't taking the money when they come. The police are coming. I said, my car keys are over there, my phone's over there. Pick my stuff up, I'm all right. So he's done whatever.
Fucking hell.
Next thing I know.
Did you go into shock after that?
No, I'm normal still, I'm good. I'm good. And then I think he laid on top of me or something, and people holding me, I don't know, trying to stop blood. And next thing there's like a crowd at the top. So where's the hill? There's like a little fence, all people's up around it. Next thing I know, ambulance and that's come. Like, oh, you're all right? Yeah. I'm like, listen, I'm fine. They're like, we need to cut your jeans off. So they've turned me on my back. So I'm on my back now, innit, yeah? My flip-flops are off, there's blood everywhere, yeah? And I'm looking out because I see loads of faces. I said, oh, hey, Lou. This is dumb. I'm like, hey, Lou, they're going to see my Rice Krispie. Like, on the inside of my leg, it's like a little skin growth, innit?
It was already mentioned.
Yeah, it's only tiny, like a Rice Krispie size, innit? My willy's bigger, I'm alright, do you know what I mean? I'm winning. But yeah, so I'm like, and then I'm laying there, he started cutting my jeans, and I felt my jeans come off here, and I'm looking at him, I was like, listen everyone, don't worry about this, it's just a little skin growth, and my willy's bigger than this usually, do you know what I mean? It's a bit sugared up right now, so, you know what I mean? I'm alright. Just making a joke out of it, and then, yeah, they finally put me onto a little stretcher. They thought it was worse what it was, going to put me in an air ambulance, but then they put me in the ambulance, normal ambulance. So I'm in there, they're like, look, you're alright. I'm like, look, I'm good, I'm fine, I'm normal. Not in shock, I'm good. I never once went in shock, ever. Totally normal. So now I'm in there, and then I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, it's a little bit of pain though. Like getting shot, it's like you hit your finger with a hammer, but 1,000 times worse, you know what I mean? That pressure and that throbbing pain. So I'm like, I'm burning a bit, like, woo. Then they're like, look, we're gonna give you some morphine for the pain. I'm like, what? Morphine? Like I used to be anti-drugs, everything, do you know what I mean? So then they give me, I went, oh my God. I said, yeah, I'm alright. I can't feel nothing, I'm sorted. So anyway, got to the hospital. Lewis is still panicking a little bit, do you know what I mean? I don't know, he's already gone to my baby mother's house, the mother to my kids and that, should kick off and call her my baby mum, you know what I mean? She's coming in the hospital, she's like, oh my God, Terry, you're alright. I said, I'm alright, just chill out. She's like, you've been shot for fuck's sake. I'm like, I'm good, man, I'm alright. Do you know what I mean? Next thing, I've gone, obviously, gone up surgery. I don't know, they said count to 3 or 5. I don't know, I got to 3 and I don't remember that. I woke up, I'm like, what's going on? Is it sorted? They're like, yeah. Thank God, I was like, I can feel my toes, I can feel my legs. I was like, yes. But man's thing is like, I was like, can I get a boner? Is it gonna work? 2 days later, I get me a shit. Baby, my mother to my kids has come up, took me for a wash in the shower, and I'm like, oh my God, I can feel my way. You know what I mean? Obviously I was sore and that, I couldn't move, but yeah, I was alright. Never once went into shock, but I can't handle it. See me, I can't ever sit down and sit on my ass and do fuck all, do you know what I mean? So when I'm in the hospital, people who I work with running around, do whatever. One of them must have got caught by police and nicked, and I was like, listen, they just took a bag of sand off me. I'm like, for fuck's sake, can't no one do nothing without me. So I said, fuck it, I'm coming home. I've got the big pole with a drip on it, I'm walking like this, and there's some stairs, I'm like, I'm gonna get down here. I'm like, fuck. I had to turn back there like a cunt, like walk back with it. You know what I mean? And then a couple of days later, they said, look, you can go, do you know what I mean?
And
yeah,
thank the Lord, no lasting injuries then since.
Do you know what? I still got a bullet in my back to this day. It's like I was about this close from being paralysed. It's still on my back and stuck in my disc. The only good thing about it is if I ever go jail, it fucking goes off in the chair, do you know what I mean? So I'm sorted. You know what I mean? That's the only good thing about it. Apart from that, yeah, I've got a bit of a dodgy limp. Everyone thinks I've got some mad little gangster walk or something, but it's the guns, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but yeah, apart from that, I'm good, man. I'm alright.
Talk to us about the bouncer incident.
Yeah, so literally the bouncer was standing outside these doors. He was like, he was doing his job for the night. But the shots actually come from down this angle. But say like the bouncer's standing here, I'm to the side of him, the first shot's going straight in his head. And it's got my other friend Kwame in his leg. But I've actually stepped over the bouncer to run back inside. In a minute I'm going to show you there's still a dent in the sign where the guns got let off. I imagine about 20 shots come from that direction, but the majority of them went through this window behind you. So this is Larkin Park here. This is the one part that separates us from the other side. Literally cross this part and you're in Stockwell. And they're the ones that we used to have like all the beef with growing up. And that's Stockwell, literally just there. The end of the trees is there, that's Stockwell. And obviously just over there is G Street. Over there's Gaskell Street, right there.
So they were part of your gang though, weren't they?
G Street is part of us, yeah.
Yeah.
It just shows how close everyone actually was on that, you know. We used to have a lot of like gang fights in there, and just over here someone actually lost their life. You know, I send my love to the family as well on that, you know. I wasn't actually involved or there that day, but yeah, definitely send my love to the family, man.
From an early age, I used to love fighting. I was always fighting, but I was like a glowworm, innit? I was like the only white guy in the bunch of about 50 black guys, you know what I mean? So obviously it was like, the white guy. At the same time, from the age of like 14, I've always been in the roads doing a lot of stuff and earning money, do you know what I mean? And I'd be out here, I used to like nice stuff back then. Buy this, buy that, chains, jewelry, all that, do you know what I mean? So obviously, not no discrimination, it was a lot of black guys who'd be like, it's gonna get the white guy, it's gonna rob that white guy. I wasn't that guy.
It did never ever go down like that.
It never goes down like that. I wasn't that guy.
It would have been a bad day at the office for you, mate.
100%. It gets flipped over. Do you know what I mean? They come, it reverses over, do you know what I mean? Goes Pete Tom for them.
See, back then as well, like, we was known for dogs. Like, I'll be honest, we started this dog thing,
100%,
you know?
100%.
See, in South, we started this dog thing. See, all like the
100%.
pit bulls and the bull mastiffs.
100%.
We started this. Like, we used to run everyone down with our dogs. That's how our names really started coming up.
I used to be in jail and that, yeah, and there's people I don't even know. They'll be like, do you know that white guy from Wandsworth Road? I'm like, here we go. Do you know what I mean? They're like, yeah, that guy Belly. I'm like, who's Belly? Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking, Belly. Yeah, Belly from Wandsworth Road. I'm like, listen, I'm like, I'm Belly, you know? They're like, oh, you've changed. I'm like, I don't even fucking know you, bro. Yeah, like, there was that time there, you let the dog get my cousin and that, do you know what I mean? Yeah. But like, yeah, the amount of times that people have pulled out guns at me, yo, listen, my dog's got out. I've seen guys drop their guns on the floor and it's gone peaked on for them, do you know what I mean? Like, it's mad. Like, my dogs, well, they bit everyone. We've done a lot with our dogs. But at the same time, growing up, yeah, earning money, doing this and that, I was involved in a lot of gang shit. Like, I used to put myself on the front line for a lot of my people, innit? Like, a lot of my so-called friends, what I would call back in my friends them days, you know what I mean? I would call them my brothers, my friends. It's a learning curve. You grow up, you realise who's who, do you know what I mean? And I would put my life on the line for anyone. And at the same time, I've got more to lose than a lot of people, but I'm still on the front line.
Do you know what, Todd?
Do you know what I mean?
I don't think there's not one person like from the bits or around our way can say we haven't looked after them in some way.
No way, no way. There ain't no one. I say that, but again, the difference with me, I don't throw nothing in no one's face.
No, of course.
Yeah? Whatever I've done for you or whatever you have helped, I don't say a word about it. But then, if the minute I ask for something and no one don't want to do it, I'll bite my lip and I'll go about my business. I'm never going to say, but I've done this and I've done that. See, the minute I do that, I'm being fake to myself. I will never throw nothing in no one's face, and I never have. Yeah? And like I said, that's another story. The last 4 years of my life is another episode, yeah? That's another story. But yeah, like...
So what led you to just selling drugs and that?
What led me to?
Yeah.
What led me?
Yeah,
all right. I'll be honest with you, like I said, like me, you and Dad, we're different where you and Dad love a little robbery. Me, I'm versatile, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? But I was more like, it's like I was built for it. It's like I was, yeah, I loved it. I enjoyed it. Do you know what I mean? Waking up 7 in the morning, boom, boom, running around, money coming in, money coming in. And the figures I was doing, it was mental. Like at an early age, it was crazy. And the way everyone, I was on from the age of 14 to say 18 to 20, a bit older, I was selling nothing but weed. Yeah,
just mad.
But the way I was turning the weed over, everyone thought I was doing fucking cracking heroin. I was like, nah, mate. Do you know what I mean? My phone be ringing fucking triple this. Like,
do you remember that day we was indoors? This is when Lord of the Rings first come out.
Oh fuck my life. Yeah.
We watched the trilogy.
Back to back, yeah.
Back to back, yeah.
Bagging
so it's 3 things, about 6 hours, just bagging boxes of weed up.
In drawers, not even big bits, in
It
drawers.
used to be so mad, yeah. We used to like find ounces of weed under like the chairs and that.
Listen,
it was there.
I used to find half of boxes in the back of fucking cupboards what I forgot about. Do you know what I mean? That's how mad it was.
My happiest time was I went jail, yeah, for weed as well. And I come out and I'll come back to mum's town. I put a jacket on. And I didn't have no money. I come out to jail to no money, but I put a jacket on and put my hand through the sleeves. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I left a wad of money in my sleeve, but this was tied up.
Totally forget
I'm
about it.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm up again. I'm good.
Yeah.
From that, I went and bought another box of weed.
Oh, man.
And it started again.
Them days are good, man. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? See, like, throughout this whole documentary I've been doing, I've watered a lot of it down.
100%.
Because there's a lot of things I don't want to talk about, and I don't want to glamorize too much of it, because I want to save a lot of it for a book. If you're up for doing a joint book together.
All day long, you know this.
So there's a lot of stories what I'm not prepared to say on camera right now, but they're going to be in a book for next year.
I'm not involved in that shit no more, but I've not changed. The one thing about me, I've never changed. I will go about my business and try to stay away from everyone.
Yeah.
Like, I go to work. I'm a paying a debt and I'm happy with it. Do you know what I mean? I enjoy waking up in the morning and working. Yeah? The money ain't the same, but you know what? It's a peace of mind right now. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'd still like to have money what I used to have, but things are happening in life and things will come. It's a journey where I had to go through, innit? And I don't regret nothing in my life, but I've done nothing. Yeah, apart from certain aspects when it comes down to my kids. Apart from that, I don't regret nothing because I'd never be the person I am today. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
so if we go around this way, this is taking you deeper into Patmore Estate. So we're coming up to a marsh block now. So this is like kind of in the middle of the estate now. This is where we'll be chilling more time right here. It's been about 3 shootings here, I'd say, actually. You know. I've noticed they've changed all the doors. This used to be a wooden door. There used to be like loads of little dents of where the bullets have hit. I'm gonna show you, I'll take you over now. There'd be like 3 different locations, but this will probably be the main one. Do you know what? I actually cringe when I look back now. I used to be chilling on these stairs and stuff. You know, as a teenager, I'd be right here taking pictures. 2 big shootings at this block. So the first one, they must have pulled up. Well, that's the main road over there. So if you can see that little opening there, they parked up nice and quietly. They come out on the pavement. They had a machine gun. So when they're there, we're chilling here on the block. They parked up right here. They done it swiftly. Parked up right here. They started shooting from here. So some of us are hiding behind that little concrete wall. Yeah. Some of us managed to get inside the block. See right here? About 20 empty shells right here. The police come about 10 minutes after. They didn't even see them. So all of this, there used to be dents in the top of this wooden door. I remember a few of us were hiding behind this little concrete thing here like this.
Fucking hell.
And a lot of us managed to get inside the block. And it's just crazy how no one even got hit that day. And the second one, they done a proper, do you know, I've got to give it to them, that's a good one. They done a sneaky one. I'm going to show you how they come and got us. So right here is the back entrance of the block. So we'll be chilling there. So if someone's coming from down this angle, you're not going to see them. It's all fenced off and that now though. But they've come round here with a shotgun. So as they come round here with the shotgun, we're all on the stairs, like I said. But instead of getting a close-up shot, they've shot it from about here, where a couple of people got hit with little pellets on that. And to this day, my friend's still pulling out little pellets out of his head. We're probably going to bump into him at some point. We've got a good view as well, man. We've got the Sunday market there. 9 Elms Market, you lot probably know it as, but it's got brand new buildings.
No, sick view of the city still.
I've been away for the last 8.5 years and not one of these buildings were here. So in 8.5 years, every single one of these blocks have gone up.
So you said, Lewis, it's still rough around here?
Yeah, do you know what? All the beef and that now, it's gone to the younger generation. And I'll be honest, they're vicious, you know. There's been a lot of shootings in here the last couple of weeks, literally just a bit further down the road and that. All of this is still continuing, but it's now gone down to the younger lot. Where a lot of the older lot now, we wish we didn't do none of that, to be honest. It's all pointless. Like, all of my friends are doing life sentences, or some of them are dead. For what? Every single one of us forgets what we've done in the past.
And so, have they inherited the olders' beef, like your generation's beef? Is it against the same people?
Basically the same. It's basically the same circle of people who they're beefing with now. Like, do you know, it just comes to a point where everyone just needs to be like, do you know what? Let's just leave it there, man.
So what, you were part of O-Tray 1, weren't you?
Yeah.
And so what's the going on with O-Tray 1 now? Is that still a thing? Do people still reckon that?
It's gone really quiet. What I realised, they keep changing the names with each generation. Like, I went on YouTube the other day to look at some old videos of O-Tray and that. And to be honest, like, I cringe a little bit when I look back at these videos. Like, some music videos and that, I mean, I'm wearing some baggy tracksuits, and I swear to God, I'm like, no, why did I even get in that video? This is actually my old block right here. I don't live in that block no more.
Would you like to move back here? Are you going to move back?
No,
or would you...
I literally come down here a couple of times a week to see the family, and I shoot off again because I've realised I'm on a different journey to everyone else at the moment. As much as I love everyone around here, I just wish there's doing something different. I really do, man. I've just got a different vision now, you know. The way I look at things is just totally different. No, we're in the top of Marsh Block there, but can I just say, this is my football pen, you know. They're knocking down the pen. Do you know what they're putting there? They're putting another block of flats. It's summertime, and they took the football pen away from everyone on the estate. Where do they expect the kids to go right now? That's the only football pen on the estate. I don't understand where they want them to go now, you know. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, this is the another drinking spot where we just be up here. Especially like on them cold nights, there'd be about 13 or something just chilling.
So do you guys ever still like drink and chill on the block and that still at night? Or?
Definitely not. I'm 36 years old now.
So there's not going to be any opportunity for sort of catch up one night when you're
Definitely not. You're not going to find me chilling on no block at no time. I'm not involved in that. I look back now thinking, oh my days, what was you doing? I actually used to have drugs in here. I used to wear up weed right there. In more time, this is exactly where it would be. This would be absolutely lit. So that's my old house here. See the ground floor one right there?
Yeah.
I used to get the police coming in and out of there. That's my nan's old house over there as well.
Opposite.
Right opposite my house, man.
So it was nice for you having everything so close by and all that. So it was loads of friends, everything close.
It was nice.
So was it a nice place to grow up, other than like where the drama started, all the trouble started?
I love growing up here as a kid. It's not until I got to about 15 it started getting a bit messy, like, you know.
Yeah.
But look at that, man. Look what they've done over there, man. Absolutely crazy. Done all of that within 8 years. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Makes you realise like how long you've been away when you see fucking all that, doesn't it?
I almost cried. When I come back round here and I see all these new buildings, I nearly cried.
Crazy.
Just how much I've missed and how much things have changed. I actually really appreciate everything. That house there probably got raided no less than 20 times. I remember I got caught. The police come through my front door, but I managed to get out of the back balcony. 2 rucksacks full up.
Yeah, is that when you first come out? Where was the place where you'd shortly come out and then they came to you, did a shot or something?
Dude, that's that house right there.
Yeah,
I'm going to take you through the whole thing, what happened right down there.
So you'd literally only just come out, you bust a shot to
someone.
someone.
I must have hit a shot outside the front, and the police were on the other side of the road in a CID car looking. They see me pass the drugs. I had a gate on my house at the time, so they see me pass the drugs. My friends come round there and it's pushed by the police and grabbed him, searched him, found the drugs. Then they made the phone call to get my house raided. But as they're doing that, someone's already alerted me, said, Luce, the police are outside your house.
Your uncle, wasn't it?
My uncle phoned me, he said, Luce, they've got your pal outside the house, they've just searched him. I know I've just gave him drugs. Packed up my bags, I come running out the back, straight across the grass, all the way around this block, over to them other blocks, and then they picked my stuff in the roof. I ended up getting 10 months in prison for 2 Q of cannabis. So I had 10 months left on my license as well, so I had to finish that off.
Just moving a little bit quick when you came out to start at that time.
The fella who I gave the drugs to, he got a £70 fine. And I got 10 months in prison. That's how it goes sometimes, man. So this is the famous #1 Mills house. Hey mum, I just want to apologise to my mum because I used to get this house raided all the time, so I just want to apologise. Right, so I'm sitting here with my mum. Mum, I just want to apologise from now. Sorry, I'm just going to say sorry for keep getting the house raided. All your stuff taken. You know they take your friends and all the time. I just want to apologise, so I love you.
I love you too.
But I just want you to let the people know, what did you actually go through? You know, like having me, Dad, and Terry keep going in and out of prison. How How was you
I
coping
was
with that?
like a nervous wreck, wondering if you were going to get bummed and God knows what.
Why would you think we're going to get bummed if we go to prison, Mum?
Because I saw that film Scum and that bloke got raped in it, innit?
Yes, I remember that. Oh, that's why it's called the greenhouse effect.
Yeah, so I thought, oh my God, they're going to go in there, they're going to get bullied.
Yeah.
And that's why I was always on to watch each other's backs.
Yeah. You know I was absolutely fine in prison, don't you, Mum?
Yeah.
I got on with absolutely everyone.
Yeah, but it don't stop worrying. Like you're going to get stabbed or people are going to bear grudges and, you know, do something to you.
Did that, like, put you through, like, depression or, like, stress?
Oh my God, yeah, it made me
ill.
It made me ill with the worry of, like, really believing something bad was going to happen to you.
I remember, like, as a kid that used to drag me and Terry on buses and trains and that to go and see Dad. I know that was stressful for you. Now that I've got my daughter and I drag her about, I kind of understand a little bit what you was going through.
Yeah, it used to be every day you used to go up and take you up to see Dad then. You was allowed to take foods and clean clothes then and hand it over.
What prisons did you take as kids? I remember going to the prisons, but I can't remember exactly which one. Brixton?
We've been to Brixton, Wandsworth, Scrubs.
Yeah.
Some further out as well.
That must have really stressed you out, Mum. I'm really sorry about that. that was Dad actually. Dad started all of that, Mum, didn't he?
Yeah.
Have you got any stories what you can actually remember? Do you remember that time actually, Mum, when I had to run out the back door?
Yeah, I thought you climbed out the window, didn't you? I came back, I just pulled up and I could see the house getting ready to jets again.
I'm so sorry, Mum.
I threw the keys on the floor.
I remember, like, every time we went to prison, we'd actually leave with the dogs. Like, we would actually fight dogs.
God.
And you would get lumbered with the dogs.
Oh my God, that was bad. That was bad looking after them dogs.
Didn't the dogs pull you over one time and you got a black eye, Mum?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Mum. I shouldn't have laughed, but I remember you had the black eye.
I got pulled over by the dog. Black eye. Proper pulled over it was.
Oh, Mum, because we used to have like 2 to 3 dogs at a time, so.
Yeah, they was flying up and down the grass and we was trying to pull them off each other one time.
I remember coming home one time and I think, I'm not sure if you had one of your episodes, but all my clothes were on the back grass, all my trainers, and the dogs were running around my trainers on the back grass, Mum.
I probably threw them all out.
Oh, Mum, like
on a bad one.
Like we put you through a lot, Mum. Like we really did. Like I think about it all the time, even in prison. Like I feel a bit teary now, but I used to think about all the time what we actually put you through. And I know it sounds silly, but leaving them dogs with you, knowing you got to walk them 2 to 3 times a day.
I'll tell you what, the dogs, that was hard work. That was hard work with them dogs. Yeah, I don't know how I coped. No wonder I got skinny. I swear, I was like full of nervous energy.
Yeah, you went through like some different phases, like going really slim and then getting a bit of dust and getting a bit bigger, but putting on a bit more weight.
Yeah.
How was you and Alfie like when we was away? How was Alfie coping?
Alfie,
I know he's quiet.
Alfie's fine. All he was bothered about is when the house got raided, his phone and his PS3 being taken yet again.
Alfie's over there. Alf, apologise once again, mate. Anyway, that's a great choice to top on there as well. Is there any like I remember you was really stressed and depressed really bad, Mum, and went for a stage where I had to go visit you in hospital.
Yeah.
Drinks and food and stuff.
Yeah, everything just got on top of me, and like with what you put me through with the nerves and that, I started hearing voices and thinking that you were gonna get killed, and like I could hear people saying that they're gonna kill you.
Yeah. I remember coming home. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I remember coming home one night. It's about 2. I'm not sure if you remember. I think Alfie come out of his room after this. About 2 in the morning. I've come home and you was in the passage, Mum, and you had a knife in your hand and a tin of spray paint. Do you remember that, Alfie? And then you had some cannabis plants in my room at the time. Don't you remember?
Remember all the cannabis plants you had growing on the back balcony?
Keep it down, Mum. Keep it down. But yeah, I remember coming home, Mum. You had a big kitchen knife in your hand and spray paint. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm pretty scared today. I know it wasn't for me, it's just hearing things. I'm just thinking, look at that, like poor Alfie. I can't remember how he would have been. Like, you'd have been pretty. Was you scared, Alf? With them sort of things?
Obviously.
Oh, I know. I used to just lock myself away, my man.
Yeah.
I used to always think about Alf, and it used to really wind me up knowing I couldn't really do much about it. And plus, we done a lot. We put you through a lot, my man. I think between me, Terry, and Dad, we are all sorry. I swear it's my mistake in the joke. Like, I'm proper sorry, man. That's why right now.
I've come through the other end, though.
We've just about made it, man. I'm trying to do something different now, and this is just my way of just saying I'm really, really sorry. I love you loads, man.
I can look back on things and situations I can laugh at, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You used to have me. I remember you used to go in the kitchen window sometimes, man. You'd be like, "It's over there in that bush," and you have me outside looking in the bushes.
Yeah.
It's nothing. It's just bush shadow and stuff.
Yeah.
But Mum, I really appreciate you doing this for me
Yeah.
today, and I love you loads.
Yeah, I love you
Alf,
too.
we love you too,
Yeah,
mate. So we're going into Alfie's room. You right, Alf?
Yeah.
What's that called, Alf?
Do you know what a PC is, by
I have no idea what a PC is with that box. This is his gaming room. Look at it, he's got a good little setup in here. Alfie, quick question.
What?
How did it feel to have me and Terry in and out of prison and the house getting raided all the time?
I don't know. How do you feel if you're getting all your stuff taken for no reason?
What did they take of yours?
Phone,
Yeah.
computer, consoles.
Did you want to beat us up?
Yes, I did.
And how much did you miss us when we was away? And Dad?
It's nice to have some peace and quiet.
Is it? How's it feel to have me out now? Do you feel like you got a better brother out now?
We haven't had police here, so I guess so.
Yeah? Do you love me?
I wouldn't say that.
I love you. Anyway, Al, thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon, mate. And I'm sorry about getting your house and your cell raided, alright? Your bedroom, alright? Bye, Al. We used to have like gates on the front of this. I had the whole of that gated, even the windows.
So whereabouts did you bust that shot there that ended up getting you?
Basically, see where the front door is? I used to have a metal gate on the front. So say this is the metal gate, I'm passing the drugs through there, and my other friends received it. But the police were parked here. This never used to be a bus stop, this is all new. So the police actually see that transaction, nick my pal here, I've got the phone call, I've gone straight out the back.
Right.
So I felt like I had one up on them, but I ended up getting 10 months in prison anyway. But you know what the police used to do? See this little gap here? The police, they used to get a van. They used to park an old van, they made a hole in the back of it so they can keep a look at my house. That was there for about a year.
Russ.
But I knew what they was doing.
You must have been super active at certain points then, Lou, for them to be dealing with you like this.
I was busy, I was proper busy selling drugs, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like going too deep into things, but I was on that pedal bike hard when I was a kid. Listen, this is my brother Timber right here. I've known him since I was like 4 years old. This is actually our primary school we used to go to. See this guy right here? We've had over 30 fights. See, growing up, me and this guy, he always wants to fight me for some reason. Why did you always want to fight me so much?
Don't listen to this guy, brother. Don't ever listen to this guy. You know what it is? That was man's competition growing up. There weren't really no one. I felt like that was my competition. You feel me? And if he won, I'm coming back the next day. If I won, he's coming back the next day. It might all be like I'm coming back with my brothers and my sisters. It might be he's coming back with his brother.
Bruv,
it was crazy.
See his family right there. See his sister and the brother. All of them always want to fight. Why would you always want to fight? Brother. Bruv, he bust my lip one time. Do you remember that fight we had round there? Why did you even punch me in my lip that day?
Brother, these guys was crazy. Don't listen to this guy. I will be in my yard coming back from Ross Clark Primary School. Primary school, I'm doing my fucking homework in my bedroom. Them men is climbing up on scaffolding. They're climbing up on scaffolding, thumping through your window. You know them crazy white youths? You know them crazy white, I blam, 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 licking off your window like, I come out, bruv, come out, come out. I'm thinking, oh my days, these youths are crazy cunts.
Like I said, we've had over 30 fights, but to this day,
no, but that's man's family though, real life.
We're still here talking.
That's one of my close bros, you know what it is? Do you know why I know me and him's mad close? You see in school, there, like, all these essays was about me. I swear to God, bro, all these essays, anytime we had to write our own stories, his stories was about me, and my stories was about him. You feel me?
You could just relate on so many different levels, but do you know what I'd like to say? This guy is one of the best rappers in the UK. There's big things to come from this guy this year. I can't bloody wait.
Most definitely.
This is like called Savona Estate, so we'd actually come down here and chill as well, you know. We've got some family who live down this way as well. So over there, they'd just probably be chilling in a little alleyway over there. Just to just stand there getting drunk and that. We'd be out here for hours some days. Literally like to early hours of the morning, doing nothing, literally just sitting there serving up drugs and just drinking for the whole day. This is my pal Void, known him since I was a kid. What's your first memory of me anyway? Like, what do you remember?
Yeah, well, really, I was young, innit? And I can always remember Lou, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You and your brother. But my brothers, and you was close to my cousin as well, innit?
Yeah.
But first memory is really good one, yeah? And shows you what a proper guy he is, yeah?
What happened?
Basically, I lent you my bike, innit, for a £5 for the day.
Yeah.
£5 for the day, yeah? He went and got a puncher, left it outside his brother's house, and then it got
Did
torn,
it get
didn't
stolen?
it? Yeah, bruv, someone licked it, and he said, don't worry, I got you, Floyd, I got you, bruv. Listen, a week later, boom, rang me, said, come, we go and bike shop. Took me Wandsworth Road, bought me a brand new bike, and it was more expensive. Banging tricks, you know what I mean? £3. I think the GT Dino was only at £2.
I remember that as a sit back as well.
Yeah, sick, bro.
So you got to look after people. This is like my little brother. I love this guy loads. But you know what? Yeah, we got a little funny story. Do you remember you had me hiding in the lift shaft?
Oh yeah, that was. Hey, you listen to this.
Hey, tell him what
this
happened.
Was the best one.
Oh,
I won't go into detail, innit?
Yeah.
All right. Basically, we've done a little thing round the corner. Boom, within minutes, old Bill are everywhere, innit? Listen, so we've run. This is a big block, yeah. So we've run from here. Now from the other side, we've run all the way round, yeah. And then, listen, there's old Bill everywhere, but there's only 2 old Bill here, but there was a few of us, innit?
I remember you lot was trying to gas me up to run at the old Bill.
No, this was it. It was your idea. He said, come on, bruv, hey, watch. He said, it's my idea. He said, and listen, I'm thinking I need out, yeah? So Lou's saying, come on, boys, we're going. So I'm right behind Lou. Me and Lou get downstairs, yeah, the old Bill. Yeah, bruv, hey. He's there with the gas, bruv. Listen, and then we've all... So everyone else has chipped before us, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
And I know this block, innit? It's my block, do you get what I mean? I said, hey, Lou. Bruv, come with me, yeah? Everyone else has gone, yeah? I said, Lou, quick, we got into the lift shaft, bruv.
This is actually the lift shaft here, but they've changed the whole door on it and that now. I've had to climb up this little ladder. I mean, it's hiding, like, literally above this lift. There's about this much space to hide.
Yeah, we was in there for about half an hour. Next minute, there's old Bill with sniffer dogs, everything, yeah? We're in there, and this cunt, he ain't stopped laughing and that. We're in there, I'm like, shush, bruv, man, come. Next minute, what's happened? Oh yeah, so
my man's popped his head.
No, wait, they're walking past. They said, "Oi, Gov, listen, there ain't a padlock on this one." And we're like, look, we're like, fuck, yeah.
That's what we're done.
So watch this. This is funny as well. So next minute, we can hear the geezer climbing up the ladder. Yeah, I'm basically on his lap, bruv. Yeah, we're hiding behind a little bit of machinery.
We're trying to make ourselves as small as possible, isn't it? So we're basically hugging each other right now.
And the next minute, all we see in it, the torch.
The torch come out.
And clear. Oh yeah, once he said clear, we was like, yeah, sweet. Remember I think we're still in there for about half an hour. We were still in there. I
remember the radio is still talking on the walkie-talkies. We can still hear them, but we're just looking at each other like, yeah, we're good. They said it's all clear.
Yeah.
What did we do? I think.
No,
do you know
but
what?
Listen to this as well. We had the same body warmer on. So if they did catch us,
I think. Do you know what? I think we robbed the weed house. To be honest.
No, listen, and that's where it was. The geezer jumped out the back window, bruv. That's why the old Bill was there so quick.
Yeah, so...
And do you remember my pal went in? A. He's the one that went in, bro.
Where's A?
I don't even know.
We need to get my friend A, because he climbed through this window. It's basically a weed factory. But he's gone through the window. I think the fella's got scared. His hand dropped out the window. He's broke his leg.
But obviously he's landing in someone's back garden.
He's landing in someone's back garden. But we didn't even know this. He's broke his leg though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Whoever that guy was as well, man. If I ever make it, you know, I'm gonna put some money in your pocket. Yo. Yeah, what you on, man? This one of my pals, man. Hello, mate. Where you off to? Yeah.
Do you want to introduce him, Lou?
Nah, he's a busy man. We're not going to introduce this one. Listen, I'm going to shout you in a bit. Yeah, I'm about anyway, yeah? This is like the outskirts of Patmore now. So this little cut through is the little alleyway to go through to Grease Block. So if I want to go and link Tanner or Fire, I'll just cut through this little alleyway here. This takes you straight to Grease Block. Right, today we're at Carney's Community with my good friend George. I've actually done my PT course here as well, you know, thanks to this man. Done so much for everyone around here. George, tell us a little bit about Carney's, man.
So yeah, we're a small charity based down in Battersea. We use a combination of mainly boxing and mentoring to try and engage some of the most disadvantaged young people. We target 11 to 30-year-olds, but we're open to everyone. And we don't just work with people that's been through problems. We try and be open to all, so that we can mix the different groups up. One of the things that's always frustrated me about working with young people is you've got things like pupil referral units, where all the kids that get kicked out of school for bad behaviour are put in a unit with all the other kids that get kicked out, and then it's like, well, we're surprised that they're getting even worse. So we want people to learn and mix with each other. We want to try and break down some of the social barriers, improve kind of like social mobility. I think even when you're down here, you look, we've got the housing estates on the right, and then we've got multi-million-pound houses in Prince Wales Drive on the left. So we want to try and bring the groups together.
The community together, innit?
Yeah, exactly. And it's really about long-term support and finding the strengths in people and being able to push that through.
So right in there, we've got like a boxing gym, so they're all doing their workouts in there at the moment. But I see they got a server in there. Did they actually get fed as well?
So after each session on a Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we provide free food. We've got Verona, who's our community chef, cooks up. We get donated a load of food on a Monday. She works with it all, cooks it up, and then feeds all of the young people with it.
Is it alright if we go and have a look?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, wicked.
Cool.
This is Jake. He's actually part of Carney's community. He comes down here to do a bit of boxing and that. Jake, you want to tell them what Carney's actually offers?
Yeah, I come down here on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. I do both sessions. It helps out a lot. I mean, it keeps me here, keeps me up doing other things. Yeah, man.
I've noticed the only time you ever really talk is when you're down here and you're training. So I know,
Yeah, no, I try to keep focused. I mean, Carney's definitely helps with that, but obviously they can't be there the whole time. So it's obviously down to yourself. But
yeah, how long you been coming down here for now?
I've been down here for about 7 years.
Yeah?
7 years,
Have you had any boxing fights yet? Talk to me, have you had any fights yet?
Well, I had one for Wackfella.
How did that go? He just told people how that fight went. I was actually there that day as well.
Yeah.
What happened, Jake?
I got disqualified, man.
Did you try and fight the ref, didn't you? I had to jump in the ring because he was trying to have a fight with the ref.
But yeah, no,
you lost it a bit there, didn't you?
I did, man. I did. I should have had some more self-control. Yeah. But next time.
How's training going now?
It's going good, man. It's going good.
I see that they got a server in there, food and that. Do you like get food in the after? What's the food like?
It's alright, you know. It's cooked properly, nice seasoning and that. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it when you're done. Yeah, man.
Jay, I appreciate you coming, man.
Yeah,
go get back to your training, man. Alright, so today we got hard hitters coming down here today, doing some community stuff with the kids. As you can see, we got the punch machine out. You can see who's got the hardest punch at Carney's. It's a great way of bringing people together. As you can see, all the kids are smiling and stuff. It's gonna have to Denzel Bentley, the British middleweight champion right now, man. This guy is such a positive role model for all the kids in here. Just want to say a little few things about Carney's?
Yeah, man, no, it's a good gym, it's a good setup. You know, what George is doing for the kids in this community it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, since I've grown up, there were a lot of youth clubs, a lot of them have just been closed down recently. And he's just kept this open every Monday and Wednesday. It's packed with kids. Imagine this wasn't open, they'll be outside doing nonsense up to no good, you know what I mean? But they bring all their energy, come here after school, after college, whatever they may do, come here, spend their time here, burn their energy here, have fun, enjoy each other's companies, enjoy boxing. Some of them don't want to take it serious, but they just enjoy being here because they just with other people like them and they get away from negative stuff. So I think it's amazing what George is doing out here at Carney's.
Cool.
This is the British middleweight champion right now. What's going on? When's the next title defense?
16th
this month?
Yeah, this month. Yeah.
This month, defending it, yeah?
Month, yeah.
What are you saying? What do you reckon? What round? What round? Can you call it?
No, I'll give him 6 rounds still.
Just give him 6 rounds.
He showed that against Jason Wellborn. He showed it for a shorter while against Zach Parker, and Joe Gallagher has stepped through the ropes. And
well, I got through my prison sentence by working out, training, working every day. We used to have some crazy parties and that as well. We used to like make prison hooch and go on. I've got a few old cellmates. Shout out Lavo, Dragon. Used to have it myself.
The parties. We were telling them about the parties.
Do you know what? It's the first time I ever tried this.
I've never done it, by the way.
You did. You did. Me, you, and the other two. Mate, we used to have it. It's the first ever time I've done it, and I probably had one of the best times of my life. I remember FaceTiming my brother, and I was, my eyes were just.
Christmas Day. Nah, it was a good time.
We used to have, yeah, we used to all drinking every week, weren't we?
Every day.
Alright, cool. Every time.
We missed our Christmas dinner as well. Do you remember that?
We were so on it. We were so drunk. They've called Christmas dinner. We've missed it. And that's the best meal of the year in prison.
We had a bag of Space Raiders. I was alright.
I probably had a tin of tuna and some couscous. But you know,
and 10 press-ups.
And 10 press-ups. But you know, we had some decent times in there.
It's good to see both of us out now, though.
We're both out and about. He's doing his music. I'm doing my social media stuff. That's what it's about. But Charlie's one of them undercover ones. Don't listen. Charlie's one of them undercover ones. He's probably done the most out of a lot of people, but because he doesn't talk and he doesn't talk about his business.
It's the comb over. No one understands. You know what I mean? They just think I'm a normal fella.
But you're not.
It's still normal.
So he's sort of normal, but he's one of them guys. He's never been a bully or anything like that.
Can't stand bullies.
But he's definitely about his business, and I look forward to his music for the rest of the year now.
So the days that he worked, when you start with 2011 and 12, 13. Them days, that's when I was proper out here. And then like, a year later I got banged up, then come back out, and he's been in ever since. It was good to link up to him.
Now we're out and about. Been doing music shows and that together. Well, he's been doing the shows, and I've been with my phone just recording them and dancing like that, and doing a little dance. There's some big things to come from Charlie, and I can't wait. So make sure you lot follow him up as well, man. Thank you. But apart from that, the training was probably the biggest thing for me. Like some days I do like 2,000 press-ups or 2,000 squats. I was always known as that gym guy in jail. So I say fitness, that played a massive part in getting me through. Especially when you're having the dark days, you know, when you're missing the family. Obviously I've got my daughter I always talk about. You just get them days where your mind just don't shut off and you're just constantly thinking, like, what's she doing? Like, is she missing her dad? So my way of getting through it was trying to wear myself out, so I just fall asleep. Or I'd be writing things in the book. I always jot down my ideas. Some of them might sound silly, but to me they make sense. I just jot all of these ideas down. And since I come home, I've been going through my book, and I've actually been doing these little ideas, and they've been working. Like the 16-year-old Lewis, he was lacking confidence. Not in the street-wise. In the streets, I was absolutely fine. I know I can handle myself. I used to sell drugs. I used to do very well with that. But when I say lacking confidence, I'm talking about going to get a legit work. Like I said in my last podcast, I got refused a job at Asda's. And getting refused at Asda's really knocked my confidence. So as a young teenager, I'll say work on my confidence more than that, you know. And sometimes people are going to say no. But if they say no, there might be another door opening over there. So you just got to keep knocking on these doors, and sooner or later, one of these doors are going to open. And don't be afraid to ask for help. If you're struggling with something, just ask. Or say, I don't understand. But you know what? It gets you nowhere. No one wins in this gang stuff. Like, you get people get life sentences. Like I said, I've got friends doing 30s and 20s. I'm not going to see them until they're like 50 and 60 years old. And then you've got the other side who someone's died. They're never going to, their family are never going to see that person again. There's no winners in this. And it's just going to continue until someone says, you know what? I'm tired now. Like, this ain't what I'm meant to be doing. You know, everyone just needs to say, no, I'm not on it no more, you know. But it's just hard because it's the retaliation. If he gets shot, then he wants to go back over there and shoot someone. Like, where does it end? How do we make it stop? Which is a very difficult one. Like I said, you need to just learn to let certain situations go. Let certain situations go and just move on with your life. Otherwise, you're just going to be fighting these demons in your head. for a very long time. And I was fighting demons for a very long time. It's not until I was 6 years into my sentence and I started letting these things go, my life started getting a lot easier. I've left my daughter, I left my family, and that used to hurt me every day, knowing my daughter's at home without her dad. At the same time, you've got to think of the victims and that as well. Like, I went to prison for armed robbery, and the guy that I done the armed robbery on, I actually hit him a few times with a gun and I knocked a few of his teeth out. You got to think this is just some ordinary guy going to work. He's just a normal person doing a 9-to-5 job. Now I've gone and done that. And now he's probably scared to go back to work because of that. You don't know how much money he could have lost out on from doing that. There's no winners. I'm keeping busy on the socials, like doing workouts, doing podcasts. I'm keeping busy, but at the same time, I've got my YouTube stuff going on, gym bars. I'm going to be doing workouts with like celebrities. All the UK rappers are going to be taking part. I'm going to take them through interviews, workouts. And I just know there's going to be some big doors opening up for me next year. I'm just going to keep chasing it. I know it's coming. Yeah, make sure you come find me on Big Lou Gym Bars on Instagram, YouTube channels, Big Lou Gym Bars, or just type in Lewis Clark. I think I'm pretty sure it just come up. And I just shout out all the boys who looked after me while I was away. I was away for a long time, so shout out Ty, Badge, Natman, Blade, Zia, Ozzy, Ziggy. If there's anyone I left out, I'll apologise. But yeah, man, shout out my brother as well. I miss you.